must get back to my quarters. Exhausted.
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
Really? Why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, alright?
Is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
No. Well, thanks for the
You're
warning.
welcome.
Is there any advice you can give about destruction spells? Just while you're here.
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Of course. Thank you, Feralda. I need to get back to my quarters.
Until next time.
Oh, sorry. Beautiful view. No, this is not hall. Hall of a team. What an interesting day today. Found some things that I desperately needed. Some out of nowhere, some through ingenuity and good eyesight. Oh. Are you just getting back? Odd. Hello, Armor.
I need your help with something. Something private.
Is something wrong?
Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I
Oh,
may have
of
entered
course.
into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
Of course. I will speak with Enther.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, hello.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
Oh, sure. I'll help.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold
Okay.
still, and don't move.
Right? Oh!
Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh.
Do you feel all right? You look very, green.
Well,
I am
I'm
so
always
very sorry.
green.
I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
What did you do? You know I'm always green, right?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong.
Alright. Okay,
Alright then.
I need to sit. Oh. 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 Yeah. I must get to... Oh! To... Alright. And... see... what's happening.
Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
Okay.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Sorry. Oh.
Are you looking for any specific volumes, Travis?
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Actually, I've forgotten what I was looking for.
Well then. Let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will.
You're Urag?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Of course, Urag.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Yes, I need to learn something about what we found in Sarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Oh, really? You don't have anything that can help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Orthorn? Who is Orthorn?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Why haven't I heard about these stolen books before? Doesn't anyone care about them?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
This is quite an impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Are there any other books that you've been looking for? Ones that were stolen?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Of course. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, I don't feel very well. I should go.
Until next time.
Until next time. Oh, not you.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yes, I did. Just informed the Archmage.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Of course. But why does this matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Thank you. Oh, God.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Can you... It's difficult to admit, but J'zargo could still use some help.
Hmm? What do you need help with?
J'zargo has seen that Tolfdir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? J'zargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this?
What help do you need?
J'zargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make J'zargo stand out as a mage. But J'zargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. J'zargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell J'zargo when you are ready.
Alright, I'll help you. Give me the scroll.
You can't resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. J'zargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. J'zargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
Sounds useful. Why did you become a student at the college?
Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not J'zargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for J'zargo to become great.
I'll test out those scrolls for you.
J'zargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
Yes, I'll get to those.
Well, You're certainly making a name for yourself.
I hear you found
I
some
understand you're the
thing
one that
in
found
Sarko.
this orb in
Make
Sarko.
me a powerful mage.
Yes. What do you know of the Sijic Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Alright. Thank you.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Indeed.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Yes. And... Wait.
Let me give you a bit of advice. If you want to work on something that's not officially allowed, don't tell anyone you're doing it. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course.
Let's cut to the chase. I understand you have something with almonds. Who wants it best?
Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
It's in everyone's best interest if you return the amulet.
Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final.
Well, what if I pay for the amulet? How much?
No, you're not understanding this. Onmund made a deal. He made that choice, and now he has to live with it. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final.
There must be something I can do to change your mind.
Look how persistent you are. Charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. You following me?
What's your point?
You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now?
Okay. But you won't let Onmund out of his trade. But you want out of yours?
It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal?
So you want your staff
Yes.
back?
Thought we'd gotten past that bit already.
Yes.
Onmund's amulet in exchange for my staff.
Alright, I'll get you the staff.
Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Alright. Thank you. I'll get you that staff. That'll be quite the trip. have some other business I must attend to.
At least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust.
Your spell finally wore off.
Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Alright, you can try again. Well, I'm not a fan of being a guinea pig.
This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it at all. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time, I swear. There, all better.
What?
Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
It's been a pleasure.
Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
Of course. You know, I may need some assistance along the road. I could use your help.
Lead the way.
Oh, alright. I have a companion.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yes, you've said so many times. But with going to the trader.
At least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust.
What do you know about this encounter?
I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us.
Yes. Yes, of course. I need to trade some... Let's trade some things.
I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know.
Yes, I know. There are things you might find useful.
You lead. I'll follow.
Of course. I always get caught on those things. I just have a few things to sell, and then I have some work that I need doing. Oh. Sorry.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Indeed I am.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Do you buy anything?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright. Thank you, Berna.
All right, then.
Now, on to get some business done. frozen hard. Should be in here still.
By the fire and I'll send someone over. My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Yeah.
Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
Of course. You know, I've been thinking on it for a while, and I think I've come to a conclusion who this elven mage who studies stars is.
Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
Look, I'm willing to pay you.
A few coins for my soul. If only you understood the irony. What do you know about soul gems?
They're for enchanting, correct?
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
What did this Malin do?
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
Azura, one of the Daedra, guided me when I was in my darkest hour. How did the Daedra drive Malin insane?
Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work.
Looks like Malin got what was coming to him.
The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short, just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
I guess we both have different ideologies then. How does this Azura's star work?
I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you.
Thank you for finally coming to your senses, Ma-Rakha.
Until next time.
Yes. Are you ready to leave? We have quite the adventure ahead of us. It's night already. We will spend the night in the college.
Take care if you're venturing too far from town. There's a bitter wind coming off the Sea of Ghosts.
Yes, indeed. What the gods said.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet one.
Don't mind them. They like to joke about sweet wolves. Very odd folk. We have quite a bit to do in the next few days. Bit of adventure. This blade. Anyway, we must carry on. I always confuse these holes. Alright.
Still here.
Berliner. I will let you rest until the morning. We will head out at dawn. We have quite a few things to do outside of Winterhold. Prepare for an adventure.
You'll be all right on your own? Then I'll see you back at the college.
Of course. You rest up. Another day. Even more crazy adventures.